Hello, you're live.
Hi, my question for the group is, what's the reason for dressing and looking the way they do? Is it put on or what?
Do you hear the answer?
Because we like
it.
Hello, you're live.
Yes, does Sid think he'd be as successful if he was as bald as you, Ephraim? Do you think that would
be what?
affect his...
I don't know where they get this notion that I'm going
bald. I don't know where you got that bald head.
Huh? I've got a bald head somewhere.
How do you get your hair cut? Every time you comb it?
Hello, you're live.
Hi.
Yes.
May I ask you something? Why are you so derivative? What rock journals have you been reading? I'm trying to figure out where you're coming from.
Zigzag.
That's not original, huh?
Who is about as original as you can get? He's not derivative of anything.
Hello.
Yes, we have 3 lines if you want to get through it. 4735386 and 4751550. Yes.
Yes, I heard the lady mention that their music is a new kind of music. I'd like to know what's new about it. It seems to me it's been done for quite a long time.
Who did it then?
The Who.
The
all
Who
the
isn't
early rock
anything
groups
like
of the 60s.
Have you ever heard the Pistols?
Of course.
Have you ever
Well,
heard
I
the
don't
Who?
think they're derivative of any... Yeah, I've heard the Who plenty of times.
We never sounded like anyone else.
The Pistols' music doesn't sound like anybody's music. I think it's very new
Well,
and
the
very
last
original.
song that was played sounded very much like the Who.
That was
That
Dead
was
Boys.
not...
That was the Dead Boys.
The Dead Boys, but you're saying that it's new music.
I'm not talking about the Dead Boys.
Keith
I'm
Moon wrote
talking
that
about
part.
the English scene and the Pistols, which isn't derivative of anything.
Well, let me ask you
If
also...
don't believe me, you can ask the old ways musicians in England, because they believe the same thing. They don't think that any of it's derivative.
Well, I think that there must be disagreement there, but what's the political statement that you're...
They're not making any political statements.
Yes, they said before that in England they made their music was a political statement as well as a musical statement.
It's just how people take it. If they want to take it as a political statement, then let them. You know, it's fine, because we are against certain things and we are for certain things, but we don't make a point of shouting it out. It's there in some of the music. If people want to take it like that, then that's fine, but it's basically a musical statement.
Okay.
Have a good night. Hello, you're live.
Hi, Ephraim.
Hi. Who's this?
It's Francesca.
Hi, Francesca.
What are you stoned on?
Remember me?
Yeah, Francesca, I remember you.
Tell me how you remember.
What can we do for you tonight, Francesca?
What you always do, Ephraim.
Besides that. We'll talk about that later. No, we won't. We'll talk about it now. When do you want to get together?
No dates over the phone.
You heard the lady. Call me after the show.
Okay.
Have a good night, Francesca. Hello, you're live.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
I want to direct a question to Sid.
Go ahead.
You're on Warner Brothers, I understand. I know Ronnie Wood is on Warner Brothers, too. He's doing his own album on the coast. I just would like to know, I'm a personal friend, if you'd be interested in participating a cut or two from the album, maybe?
What was that again?
Could you...
With Ronnie Wood.
Did you hear that?
Do me a
Not our
favour.
kind of music.
I'm not going to play that old cunt.
Hello, you're live.
This is... first of all, I'd like to say that I kind of disagree with that remark about it not being a derivative of anything.
What
But
is
other than that, I was just
derivative
wondering, this is
of
a question for anybody out there, Sid, Dave, anybody. What do you see as the direction of punk rock music? I mean, in 73 we had, in 72, 73 we had Slade and Motley Crue, the whole glitter stuff, the Dolls, and that had its peak, that had its time, and now 77, 78, it's punk. What's next?
Yeah, but the thing is, there were only a few groups then. Practically the whole music business is punk now.
Yeah, but
I
I have
think
to
it's quite a long
disagree with
way
that
to
because
go.
I mean I spent a lot of time this last couple of weeks, and you might call this unfortunate, but I work for a record company, and I spent a lot of this time this last week seeing Yes at the Garden and seeing ELO at the Garden, and I mean that's unfortunate for me. I realize that I personally prefer punk rock myself, but I was just kind of wondering. I mean, these are the people that are packing 23,000 people into Madison Square Garden. I mean, could the Sex Pistols have done that?
Yeah,
Sure, they
we
could have. They
Well,
could have packed out Madison Square Garden.
Well, listen, I just want to know what you see as the direction of punk. Well, what's in for it in the next year? I mean, Melody Maker did a long...
How could I know? You just I live day by day. I don't plan my life years ahead.
Okay, well, it just, you know, some people have to, I guess. Well, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Have a good night. Hello, you're live.
Hello, I'd like to address this question to the ladies.
Go ahead. Could you turn your TV down just a hair?
Okay. What do they think about the feminist movement?
The feminists.
I'm very for it. I believe in it a lot.
So do I.
So does Sid. Sid's about the only male I know that's not a male chauvinist. He believes very strongly in
You mean he
feminist
beats on
movement.
women as well as men?
No, he doesn't beat on women at all. He beats on anybody that gets his way. But I think the feminist movement is it's just about the best thing around. I mean, I believe more in the feminist movement than I do in any political movement. I think it's, you know, I mean, I think the Equal Rights Amendment should have been put through. I believe in all that. You know, if I had more time, maybe I'd, you know, be more active in it. But I do believe in it very strongly for myself and as a way of living.
Do you think you would feel differently if you had a sex change?
I don't want a sex change.
That's not part of the question. It's not even associated with the feminists. But I was wondering,
We're going to have to go on to another call.
what do you think about gays?
Hello, you're live.
I'd like to speak to, this question for Steve. How did Felix Pappalardi come about to produce your new album?
I heard the album at a party, some friend's place up in New York, and he liked it because everybody at the party told him to take it off. So he got a hold of Seymour, and Seymour approached us in England about it, so we didn't care. Well, we cared, but we had nothing to say about it.
Well, what I really think is important, that all people should put steel tips on it.
Hello, you're live.
What?
Almost. Still? I don't know. Hello, you're live.
Yeah, I'd like to know if the...
Could you speak up a little louder?
Yeah, I'd like to know if the guy next to Sid has the guts to take his sweater off.
I don't know.
Gee, that's guts,
That
man.
takes guts. Hello, you're
He
live.
wants me to take my pants off.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, sir.
What's your first name?
Yes, my name is Michael, and I'd simply like to know whether Sid and the other people there realize how much on the decline their music is and what they represent is, and how
bullshit.
really incredible
Not on the
that
decline
is.
at all.
It's on the up. I work in the business. I'm Sid's manager, and I know what the record companies are scraping the bottom of the barrel to sign up punk groups. In England, it's almost the whole business is punk. You should have seen the year-end polls in the music papers. The Pistols swept all the polls. They got every, you know, best new group, best album, best live group, best guitarist, best drummer, on and on and on. All the punk groups have, their albums chart well, they get airplay, they have sellout tours, they play in England, they play in Europe, they play in America. It's not so big in America.
But why?
Well, because there's more people.
Because
it's
people
more
listen
of
to the Grateful Dead over here, that's
it's
why.
more of a standardized music scene over here that needs to be broken down, just like it was in England.
We're going to have to go on to some more calls.
In 67 was the hippie scene.
Well, is
68, the hippies were dead. 69 was Woodstock. 70, everybody was hippies. So compare it 10 years later.